all of a sudden now using her as representative of all of their personal struggles, right? Because a lot of these people who I think are Caitlin Clark, these rabbit ones, are probably failures in life, but that's a whole other subject matter. One of these losers decided to depict Angel Reese as a chimp, okay? Which is absolutely disgusting and should be universally and unanimously condemned. But Robert Griffin III is the worst type of, as Rob Parker put it a long time ago, he's the worst type of cornball brother. He's a jig, okay? He probably still holds a lot of contempt from when he was younger. A lot of, young black girls from high school or whatever probably didn't like him because he's a cornball sellout. It had nothing to do with his political views or the way he talks or any of that. It's just he's a cornball jig sellout motherfucker. Okay, he's not real. People can pick up on that. So, women like Angel Reese remind a lot of these dudes of their past pain and trauma. So they lash out on her because she's not a person to them. She represents everything that they loathe. You know what I'm saying? Confidence from a woman, success in a black woman, independence in a black woman. They can't stand that. They want the black woman to be the perpetual negative stereotype that they love to push themselves. So RG3, being the jig that he is, he jumped at the opportunity to weaponize that image of Angel Reese as a chimp, and he flipped it, act like he was showing empathy and was condemning the racist, but actually used that picture to further insult Angel Reese and make all these baseless accusations about something that she supposedly did that hurt him and his family, and brought up the Caitlin Clark dynamic, making tell me she still hates Caitlin Clark and all this bullshit, which I don't understand for life of me. Even if Angel Reese didn't like Caitlin Clark personally, what difference does that fucking make? Aren't these still the same people who always crying and complaining that in modern sports there's too much kumbaya, too much friendship, these guys like each other too much, they don't compete against one another, right? And then the WNBA, you're getting that rivalry, you're getting this competitiveness, you're getting the physicality that you don't get in the NBA, except for maybe the playoffs, and you complain about that. And you're making it seem like Caitlin Clark's the first white woman to ever play in WNBA. It's just unbelievable. No, none of these other white women were complaining about racism the way that they complain about Caitlin Clark. But anyway, Shaq, who is a friend and a business partner of Angel Reese, basically told RG3, keep up here. I'm going to put my foot up in your royal ass.
Oh, speaking of man, RG3, tweet another monkey post about my girl Angel Reese. I'm punching your fucking face. Okay? It's enough. Like, I don't usually do stuff like this, but just stop it, bro. You got your job, you got your podcast, leave my Angel Reese alone. I'm the one calling her and telling her not to respond. Fucking stop it. That's the last time. Okay? Thank you. It's not real hate. If you look around what's going on in this real country, that's hate. This is sports. I'm not supposed to like you. It's a shame that all the stuff you did in your life, you're going to be remembered for your podcast. You're going to be remembered for your podcast. That should tell you you're not that fucking great. I don't want to be remembered for Shaq's Bit podcast. I do not. Like, leave those girls alone. You already spoke on it. Let it go. So what? He hates her. So fucking what? I hate you now for messing with her. Now what? Say something about me. But she's not going to respond because I'm the one calling her and be like, baby, keep it classy. Because she's not soft by any means. You're from the streets. But I'm like, you're beautiful. Don't indulge with these fools because he's a fool. You don't even have G14 classification to say that. I would respect it more if Lisa Leslie said it. Like, that's y'all category. Stay out of them people's category. Okay, you're sports, whatever you do, you talk about sports, but bro, you don't need to be going deep. Y'all can go deep. Y'all are females. Y'all understand what that's like. If he hates her, so what? Mind your business. Like, I don't mind you doing your job, saying anyone, but don't pick on that little girl. Because guess what? I'm her protector. Now pick on me. You pick on me, I'm gonna punch you in your fucking face.
Yeah, I applaud Shaq for saying what had to be said. Because, back in the day, look, even if you had a preference for Latino women, white women, black women, as a brother, you still checked these clowns, anybody in your presence who disrespected black women. Because black women, I'm talking about historically. I'm not talking about these sisters today. I'm talking about historically. Black women have been the backbone of our community. And all of you disgruntled brothers, you still came from a black woman. You still came from black, you know what I'm saying, a long line of strong black women. Yes, there have been deviations, and yeah, there are some issues with a lot of our sisters that need to be addressed. I get all of that. I agree 100%. But we never aligned ourselves with racist white supremacists who like to make images of our women and our people as gorillas. When you start doing that, then I'm sorry. I agree 100% with Shaq. I don't advocate violence, but he should punch this fucking clown in the face. I've said it all the time. At the end of the day, I'm not saying anybody should particularly get punched in the face. I'm not talking about that. But one of the problems with social media is that people don't really face accountability. One way to stop all this ish is for people to face accountability. I mean, I don't understand this. And another thing too is, bro, if you happy with what you got over there, that's fine. Why you spend so much time talking about this woman? It's like, I'm starting to think you low key do have a crush on Angel Reese, but this is your way of showing it. Why are you so fixated on her? Is it because she's more successful in life than you? Because she is. Because nobody even fucking remembers you as a quarterback. You were a bust. You were a failure as a Washington Redskins quarterback. Like Shaq said, you're more remembered for your fucking podcast more than anything else. You send all these weird subliminal messages like trying to sneak this black woman, drinking a glass of milk, and then you had your little trophy princess in the back like an overseer looking at you go in on Angel Reese. She nodding and plodding. That's right, nigger. Tell her. Tell her how it is. Tell her how it is, Jasper. I sure will, Mr. Alley. Clown. And I already seen some dude say, "Oh, well, Shaq and Angel, man, they must be fucking." So what they are? I don't care. Even if they are, which he's probably not. They're probably just business friends. But even if they did, that's none of your concern. By the way, Angel Reese yesterday had a game with 22 points, 10 rebounds, 9 of 14 from the floor. Her field goal percentage, which people kept making fun of, is now up to 44.6%, which is above league average. So, like I said before, what is it now? What is it now? You can talk about the team and the record and all that, but her team ain't really that good. But she's having a better year than she did last year. She's been balling, scorching. That's her 9th consecutive double-double. I think in the last 9 games, she's averaging like 20 and 11 and 5 assists. Those are all-star numbers. But y'all said she sucked and she couldn't shoot. But in the last 10 games, she's well over 50% from the floor. So it is what it is, man. Salute to Shaq. RG3, watch your motherfucking mouth. That's all I got to say about it.